So, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere!
Splish splash! We're back.
JIPSTICK episode 4.
Episode 4, Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro, Bobby, or number 4. And you already know what we're talking about today.
The Krakens.
What's cracking, mates? JIPSTICK, episode 4. We're back. Look at this guy. Wearing a golf shirt. I'm rubbing off on him.
Pineapples.
It's got the pineapple vibes going right now, so it's good.
Professional. But as you guys can tell, we're going to be talking about the Krakens a lot today. We were Toe Drag Tuesdays up until a couple weeks ago. So with that being said, the Krakens had the choice of Price, Tarasenko, Maxim Domi. Well, guys, we got the news for you. We're going to go through the whole roster, and we'll tell you what they have.
Yeah, we'll tell you who picked who they picked and where they picked them from and what position they play, and we'll give you a little backstory if we know who they are and our thoughts. So,
if I was gambling right now, Mr. Jipper, I'd pick your glasses. Tell you the truth, those are some gambling glasses.
That's it, bud. Always make the eye contact, though. Never forget that. But when the sun's out, the shades are out, guns out, pool's out. Let's go. Kraken's out.
That pool in the background?
Yeah. JIPSTICK just warming up. We just put the LED lights up. This is still the daylight episodes. We're going to get those fire pits, those LED lights going. So you guys just stay tuned and keep liking, loving, and subscribing. And keep tuning in and telling your friends. Over at 6 Sports, we're giving away jerseys like crazy. And we're going to start doing the same thing. So give us your feedback and comment, all right?
We got a preview for the summer.
Summertime. Yeah, so Kraken, let's go. What's cracking, mate? You want to dive into this? It's not going to be a long episode because
it might be long.
Not long, but it might be long. We'll just go with the flow. You know how we do.
32 teams to go by, plus
shout out Pilsner.
Our usual, like how's the summer going? I think our summer's going great. So we'll get into that after. We'll start with the Krakens.
Yeah, that's the talk of the town. So let's get into that. I hope that's. Oh man, I gotta get a jersey.
So at 8 o'clock tonight, the final roster's down. We're going to go by with what we heard right now, and then we'll go through the final roster once it hits at 8 p.m. tonight.
Last night I found out that the picks had to be into New York or wherever it was at 10 a.m. this morning. You already knew at 10:20 I was on that looking it up, and I got all the names down pat. But like MEATSTICK over here said, they're going to do like a formal television show, obviously, so they can make money and sell it, whatnot. But
on top of that, side note, these were the picks from earlier, but there could have been trades in between to make these picks. So for them not to choose Price, there could have been a trade to help them not pick him and pick somebody else. So we're just going to go through the roster that we know. By then, it should be 8 o'clock, and we'll go through everything else.
Yeah, perfect. So first off, Anaheim.
Hayden Fleury.
Every time I think of Fleury, I think of friggin', you already know who, Marc-Andre, but Hayden Fleury from Anaheim. Anaheim was pretty much dog shit last year, so they lost a lot of guys. So I guess they're on the rebuild, right? But Hayden Fleury,
good in a Kraken jersey. That's a nice jersey.
I know I'm getting one. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get, but I think I know.
We'll go through that at the end. Which jersey we're gonna get?
Yeah,
I think I know too.
So yeah, Anaheim, they had to lose Hayden Fleury, so that D-man, he's on the Kraken.
And you don't forget, Anaheim had other guys like Manson out there, Fowler. There's other great defenses. They went with a young defense to make sure their team could compete for years. So
gotta work from the net out, right?
I kind of see a trend going on with the Kraken right now from the roster I see. They stuck to a young core, so they could work for a lot of years. Next is Arizona.
The Yotes. Oh.
Tyler Pitlick. His name came up a lot last year, actually.
Did it? Yeah.
Again, young player coming into the league. There's a lot of experienced players you could go for, but with the new team, I kind of see where the Kraken are
You want that
going.
young blood, fresh blood. Let's go. Start something new. Something great.
You don't want to contend for 1 year. You want to contend for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
So Tyler Pitlick, yeah, very good forward. Just needs a new team. You know, Arizona has Kessel and a lot of young core up front. This is good for him because he gets to
Spread his wings and fly somewhere else.
Exactly. He's not going to be a
On
fourth
a brand new
liner.
team where a lot of eyes are going to be watching.
He could be a third liner, a second liner, even a first, depending on how
You
he
already,
plays.
you already know Seattle's football team fans are crazy. The building is like the 12th fan, like the 12th roster is the fans, right? So
Actually,
it's going to be crazy, like fans in Seattle.
you saying that, Seattle, I find, is a growing city, like coming with teams.
Oh man, Russell Wilson and shit. Oh,
What other teams does Seattle have?
they had the Supersonics,
They had.
Seattle Mariners.
Had.
No, they still have Seattle Mariners and MLB.
Yeah.
Seattle, no, nothing in there. Hockey. Now they got the Kraken.
It's like Vegas, just a city that's
No.
big, that's growing again.
Yeah, it's West Coast.
So I can see Seattle having this hockey team, but I could also see them getting other teams, like a football team maybe in the future.
Yeah, who knows?
Basketball again.
Yep. And then Boston, they gave up Jeremy Lazon. He's a D-man. You know much about him?
No, Boston's more.
Boston's stacked. I heard they're really working on Taylor Hall to get him to come back.
I'm gonna say more your team because we're Toronto fans, and whatever comes out of Boston,
Bobby Orr.
that's about it.
Don Cherry.
This was a surprise to me, okay? Because Buffalo said they're busting open the doors like wide open, and Seattle picked Will Borgron.
Borgen.
Kind of makes me question with what they've picked today. Are they actually gonna contend with the Eichel trade? Could you imagine Seattle picking up Eichel?
Big contract, but who knows?
Another D-man, by the way.
Yeah. Then Calgary, y'all saw this coming. Mark Giordano, big D-man. Yeah, he's 38 years old. He's headed over there.
Again, that's
He's the kind of guy you can see the captain on, but I doubt they'll make a captain this year.
Again, like we see below us what they picked up from Montreal. Weber was on the same list,
He might be out the whole next season from injury.
but I still question: would you pick up Mark Giordano, who's 38, who's due for an injury, or would you went with Weber, who might possibly come back?
I don't know.
And plus, you could trade the rights. You have a lot of cap space.
Yeah,
You're a
like you
brand
said, there's a
new
lot
team.
that could happen, right? A lot of shit could happen.
Or you can pick up both.
Yep. Then Chicago, I got a blank there. They didn't have anybody down for Chicago, so we'll probably find that out at 8 o'clock tonight. And then Colorado, I like this guy, Jonas Donskoy. He's a forward for Colorado. Like that name comes up a lot. He's like a grinder. He's like
Who?
Jonas Donskoy from Colorado.
Yeah, they even had the choice for Colorado. They can still pick up Landeskog off the UFAs.
Yeah, there was a report out saying that they decided not to go with Landeskog. So
But they can still pick 'em up
Landeskog's
with,
wanting like 9 million, 10 million a year, and I don't know.
but still a UFA, so they can still.
Colorado offered him 5-6, so that ain't gonna work.
But like I said, UFA, Kraken still can get them. Looking
Yeah,
at this team, very young.
speaking of UFAs, freaking Zach Hyman too. He's meeting up with Edmonton Oilers today, Wednesday.
They'll
So
do them well, but they
imagine
still have a
freaking
lot of
Seattle
work.
picked him up too. Holy shit, man!
I'm not gonna lie, Edmonton and Toronto are kind of like identical. So with Hyman going there, you still need a few pieces to make it further. Hyman doesn't make the biggest difference, but
No, but he is a good player.
he is that grinder that's
I'd
gonna
love
get
to
you a
have
few
him on
points.
the roster for sure.
And if you're in a playoff, Hyman's type of player to get you that overtime goal too, because he's in the corners, he grinds. Hyman's excellent. Whoever picks him up, he's gonna have a good career.
Yeah. Then next up, Columbus. They picked up, or they had to give up Gavin Bayreuther. Not a name I'm really familiar with. He's another defenseman. So I have to see what goes on with that from Columbus.
Oh, you missed one.
Which one?
It's right there. Mr. Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Read it out.
Dallas, I can't say his name, but
Alexiak.
Alexiak is going to the Krakens to a 5-year deal worth $23 million. Excellent spending price.
Yep.
Especially for a cap that's not going up or down this year, just staying the same.
Yep. So Detroit, I have another blank there. I don't know who they gave up, but MEATSTICK's on it right now to check and see if you can find for Detroit. Stevie Wonder's back in town. That's amazing. And then Edmonton, big name, 4-year deal. Adam Larson, the D-man. That's a household name. That guy's solid as fudge. Good guy to have on your back end for sure. So,
Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Blackhawks was John Quenneville.
Oh, John Quentinville?
Yeah. Detroit?
John Quentinville from Chicago. All right, yeah. And then
Forward. Dennis
Yeah,
Sholowski.
Dennis Sholowski.
Yeah.
All right, it's not too bad.
So I'm going to go over the list, see what we have right here. Hayden Fleury was right. Tyler Picnic, right. Luzan, right. Will Bergeron, right. Giardino, right.
Chicago, what you just mentioned.
Oh, you missed Carolina down here. Morgan Geeky. Young guy coming out of Carolina. I don't know why they would do that. They have so much to offer in Carolina, defense-wise. Then again, keeping it hockey interesting. Thank you, Krakens.
Woo!
Quenneville, Doreski. Columbus was Gavin Barother. Yeah, we got that right. A lot of young guys.
Yeah.
Jamie Alessia from Dallas. Detroit, Dennis
Sholowski, yeah.
Edmonton Oilers, we got Adam Larson.
Adam Larson, yeah, signed 4-year deal, so.
I don't know if that's big or not because Larson hasn't filled his potential, but maybe with a new team we could see.
Yeah, exactly.
This one was big, Florida Panthers.
Woo, I like this one lot. I like this a lot.
So explain this one to us.
Friggin' Chris Drediger. I don't even know how to say his name.
Drediger.
Fucking, he's lights out, buddy. I picked him up in my hockey pool. He did good for me. And he's not the only goalie that these guys picked up to watch out for. Like,
is that your starter or your backup?
I'd give him the start, but the backup would be right there. So if you lost 2-3 in a row, bud, you got a backup ready to go.
Now this one you'll agree with me. Los Angeles Kings. They have a young team, a lot to offer.
Yeah.
They picked up Curtis
They got a lot of
McDermott.
Yeah, McDermott.
Yeah. What do you know about him?
I
Your team.
don't know much about Curtis McDermott because they're West Coast team. I don't have cable, so I don't get to watch them on the weekends. And like usually when I do, I'm fucking watching football or doing something like that.
Sounds like they're going for a young team this year, though.
Yeah, want to have some youth in there with a little bit of experience and guidance, right? Guys that have been through it. It's like that's the Giordanos and shit.
The Wild, they got rid of Carson Sosi.
Yeah, Sosi, yeah. Minnesota, they were fucking garbage too. They lost him. Now they lost Suter. They lost Parise. They bought those two guys out.
But then again,
apparently Suter hung up on the GM. He was so pissed.
That Minnesota's that
Bill
team,
Guerin.
like
They're
we
good,
both
remember?
thought they were shit last year, and they
But
came
then
out.
I told you, I was like, watch, these guys are coming. It's because they got what's that guy's name? Filipov or something. This guy's good on Minnesota.
And the
Filipov or some shit.
Dumba.
Dumba, yeah.
Here's the big one. So Price was talked about all week. Everyone thought Price was gonna go to Seattle, but then the Bergeron came out, told everybody Price has an injury that needs surgery. Also, Shea Weber was on the list, but he also said he needed surgery. So really, probably got the Kraken thinking, and the Kraken picked Cale Fleury. Cale Fleury, I've been keeping up with him when he was playing in the juniors there. Really good player. Honestly, I think they scored big with that. That's a defenseman I would love to see in a Toronto Maple Leaf uniform. Like,
Nice.
I'm kind of jealous. It was kind of like when
Cale Fleury.
Adam Foote's son, he got drafted a couple years ago.
Brandon.
Big guy, Leafs could have really used him. Went on the wrong team, used wrong.
See you later.
Cale Fleury's going to be huge.
Nice. And then Nashville, they got Kalle Yarncroc. I've heard that name a couple times, but like again, I don't see Nashville playing all the time. But I've heard that name, so that's good. Yeah, it's not bad.
He's He's offensively gifted. I think the Kraken could really use his skills, but at the same time, I can also see him as one of the players they trade when it comes to the free agency to let other teams Have some wiggle space with the cap.
Yeah, barter back and forth. Yeah.
Well, don't forget the cap's not moving this year. Not going up, not going down. Still the same thing. So there's teams out there that love to see a player leave their team in this Kraken draft to make some space.
Yep. Make some space and make some moves. Then New Jersey.
Nathan Bastian.
Yeah, Bastion. I'm not sure about him. I don't know much about New Jersey.
Another young guy, though.
I'm going to be watching all these guys, though, because it's the Kraken, man. That's my second favorite, like my top 5 favorite teams now.
I think I'm going to get Kraken jersey.
Fucking right, bud. I'm getting one for shout. And then the Islanders.
Jordan Eberle.
Hey, I love this guy. He scored some clutch goals for Team Canada and some big goals in playoffs. So I like it. He's not what he used to be, but
I know you.
I like his experience.
You like to watch hockey, and he's not the Eberle of the Oilers. He's not the Eberle that started with the Islanders, because he played pretty good with the Islanders halfway through. Really good.
Look at him. He was playing all the way into the fucking finals just about.
Was he a first round pick?
Fuck yeah.
First, right?
First pick.
Shit. That was a shitty draft here.
Yeah.
Might as well get Yakupov up there again. Shit.
And the Rangers, they gave up Colin Blackwell. I know I've heard that name in like podcasts and like sports
young guy
highlights
again.
before.
His next year was going to be his big year. Come out, show the team what he's made of. But now he gets to do that with the Kraken.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to see those Kraken.
I don't want to get one. I don't want to get one for sure. Then we got Ottawa. They gave up Joey Decord. He's a goalie, so I'm guessing he's going to be the third stringer because we haven't mentioned the other goalie yet. But
Ottawa gave up fuck all, really.
Colin Blackwell.
We've been talking about it
Joey
all.
Decord, sorry.
Through toe drag. Ottawa's going to be a team.
Going to be a wagon.
But at the same time, they're going back to regular divisions.
It's a lot harder.
Tampa, Leafs, Boston,
Wagon.
Montreal.
Yeah.
Florida's in there.
Philly?
Florida, right?
Florida.
Florida's there.
Yeah.
And then you got Ottawa. So anybody who gets out of that division has to be good.
Oh, yeah, they got to win.
Split that division up. Come on.
Yeah.
Holy, put Tampa with freaking Washington. Give us Detroit.
Yeah, then Philly gave up Carson Twarski. Feel like I've heard that name, but I'm not really sure who that is. Philly's a third or fourth favorite team. So
He could hit.
they need help. They need to figure it out. They've been shit.
He plays in the corners. He likes to get rough. He's speedy, but he's not your speedster. Good skill all around. Good pickup from the Krakens. Again, I don't see him there the whole time through. Maybe a season, but he will be trade bait by next season.
Beauty. Twarski. Then Pittsburgh. This is a name that I kept seeing in the hockey pool last year, and I thought this guy was just a big galoot, but he's playing awesome, like Tom Wilson kind of Matt Martin player, like hit you hard, fucking fight you and shit, but he got a lot of points and shit.
He played for Vancouver before.
Brandon Tanev, yeah.
I wanted the Leafs to pick
boy.
him up when he was with Vancouver. Like you said, big boy, perfect role
Throwing
player.
that body around and grit, yeah, exactly. So Pittsburgh, that's a big loss, but a big pickup for the Kraken, that's for sure.
Lines up at the face-off, perfect. Throws his body weight around. Something the Leafs needed.
Yeah.
But then again, the Kraken, Tanev, that's a nice jersey. Pick it up. Do it up.
For sure.
Next we have Alexander True from San Jose. Now, San Jose shit the bed so bad last year. I don't know who the hell this is myself. I watch a lot of hockey. You know?
What, who it is? No, fuck. Alexander True? I'm guessing it's some new up-and-comer young guy, just like the rest of these names that we don't really know.
Well, Mr. True, if you play some amazing hockey, I will honestly ask for an apology for not remembering you.
Formal apology. Yeah, next up, St. Louis. They Kraken passed up on Tarasenko, but they picked up Vince Dunn, the defenseman.
This is one of those ones where I said in the beginning of this podcast that some trades might have been made possible for this. I don't think they just picked Vince Dunn over Tarasenko, because if that's the case, then Ron Francis should not be handling the Kraken. I hope you got a decent trade with something from that. But yeah, Vince Dunn, excellent defenseman, was in my hockey pool, got me a lot of points. Nothing against him, but if you have Tarasenko and Vince Dunn in front of me, I'm going to go with Tarasenko.
Yeah, he's not happy there either. So then Tampa, big loss. I like this guy in the playoffs this year.
Mr. Gourde.
Yanni Gourde, yeah, man.
Mr. Gourde.
He's fucking probably still hungover from partying or still partying and fucking finds out it's going to the Kraken.
You Tampa fans, I want you to know something. 18 million over cap. All right? You're going to lose a lot of players this year. And this is just the beginning. I can see them keeping point. I can see Stamkos maybe leaving. You have to choose between Stamkos or Kucherov coming up in the next couple of years. Maybe not this year, but you can't fit that under your salary.
Vasilevsky, Hedman, Braden Point, Sergachev. Fuck, man.
You want to
got a lot of guys.
Complain about that 18 mil over cap, but at the same time, they did it legit
loophole
underneath
life.
the guideline.
Fly under the radar. Then next was our team, T. Dot. Everybody thought Alex Kerfoot was going or Travis Dermott. And they just
What do you know about Jared McCann?
I don't know anything. I remember you were
Came from
talking.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about him. But I'm guessing if they yanked him from us and we just traded for him, then fucking either Dumas had a fucking good, bright idea to use him as bait, or we lost a good player.
I don't know, man. With the
He's a
league,
forward,
it's
so
hard to say because the year before I wanted us to have Simmons. The year before that, Nick Foligno. Then we got all the players that we actually wanted on the team. And still, like, what is going to get the Maple Leafs out of that first round?
welcome to T. Dot.
Bunch of fucking birds.
In Vancouver, Cole Lind. Not sure who that is.
He likes those chocolates.
Cole Lind. He linked the link chocolate.
What are they called? Linders?
Lint. There's Lindor and there's Lint. L-I-N-D-T and then Lindor.
Oh, I'll just give him some fancy chocolate. I'll give
Those
you
are
some
both.
Lindor.
Oh, real nice.
Well, Mr. Colind, again. if
Don't
you
know
do
ya, but step up and show us.
And if
and
we
we'll brag
will
about you.
apologize. We
Yep.
will apologize.
This is my next big thing. This is like probably the frickin' jersey I'll get, maybe. Vitek Vanasek. Remember I told you from Washington last year, my goalie? Picked him up.
He protected Samsonov.
He's fucking ripping it. I like Vanasek. But yeah, Samsonov's good too.
All right, let me get to this next one.
Yeah, that's all you-
Winnipeg is absolutely insane.
So this is the last one on the roster for now.
So this is one of those rookie players. Winnipeg had an incredible team last year. We can't put them down. They made it to the second round, farther than my Leafs. But we always give credit where credit is due on JIPSTIck.
Sir.
Winnipeg made it to the second round. They had an amazing team. They're losing a lot of players this year. I do not know why they did not protect Mason Appleton. Excellent player, future player. And I'm telling you right now, if you're going to get a Kraken jersey,
That's the one to get.
buy an Appleton jersey because he's going to be a star. He's going to be like the guy from Vegas there. Like, no one gave a shit.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this
What's
team.
his name again?
From where?
Looks like Nylander, but from Vegas.
Willie Carlson.
Carlson, yeah.
Wild Bill.
He was shit with the team before, but...
Spread his wings and fly.
So right now I'm telling you, Mason Appleton, he's going to be a key piece to the Kraken's future.
Beauty. So there you go, guys. That's the roster for the Kraken coming up right now. As of right now, fucking 8 o'clock. I guess that NHL stuff's on right now, but we're busy talking to you guys and letting you know. You heard it here first. So
What's your three favorite pickups?
I'm going to go with Drittiger, the goalie. I like Yanni Gourde.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, I'd probably pick, I like Vanasek as the goalie. But I like Tanev, but I don't know enough about him for him to be like a favorite.
Mine? Mason Appleton.
There's Kobayashi right here.
Amazing pickup. Mason Appleton, like I said, rookie player. Also, Hayden Fleury, young player. And Tyler Pitlick. Two good players. One player I thought they were going to pick up was Jake Bean.
Bean?
Yeah, I thought they were going to pick up Bean from Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, watch out for Carolina too, man. They're a good team.
honestly, if you actually think about the pickups they could have had, though, they could have had
So many.
Price, Tarasenko, Mark Giordano, Hayden
Landeskog.
Fleury, Tyler Pitlick, like Jake Bean. Like, oh my God, you guys really dropped the ball on this.
We're just gonna have to wait and see how it all turns out. I can't wait. Can't wait for trade deadline, everything, man. I just want sports back. Like we're already down. Like Olympic start.
I wonder what the
Opening ceremony is this weekend, or Friday, but I don't even want to talk about that.
Also, they have the free agency.
Yeah, free agency.
Woo!
Yeah, and also, so that's hockey talk. That's the Kraken. Got it, Kraken for you. All right, Burning 23. Let's go.
You got a Kraken jersey?
I'm getting one for sure.
What one?
I might go Yanni Gourde
I think we're going to go Hayden Fleury.
or Vanasic. I don't know.
Hayden Fleury.
I don't know. I have to watch a couple games, but I'm definitely getting one. I'm getting the white one for sure. Love that Laguna Seca blue.
Also, shout out to Vegas being the last team. I really like their jerseys too. Not like selling you guys out. I
still can't find the fucking hat snapback.
I love the expansion teams. Like, honestly, Vegas did it right. Logo, color, arena, perfect.
I like gold.
You also have Krakens now. Perfect color. I like the blue.
Yeah, the Laguna Seca blue.
Did you see their away jerseys yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking sick. Navy blue, man.
With that being said, good luck. Welcome to the Elite Krakens, and I hope my Leafs beat your ass.
Bam.
And who was that? Mr. McCann, we're gonna retire your jersey next game because of all the things you did for us.
Yeah, right. All right, and last night the fucking Bucks won the NBA championship.
Yeah.
Fucking, I thought Phoenix in 6, and then I said Phoenix in 7, but nope. Giannis Antetokounmpo had to shit on that.
And CP played like shit again.
He played the best on the team last night, but the whole team played like crap. But honestly, the Bucks played way fucking better, man. Defense, and Giannis was a fucking, this guy's on fire. So Giannis wins the MVP, playoff MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the most improved Player of the Year. The last person to do that, I don't know. I think it was Kobe Bryant.
He signed a contract, Giannis, in 2016, saying, I'm not going to play for a super team. I'm going to stick with my team. I'm going to win the championship with my team. Yes, the team got add-ons, but he never walked away from his team. So, shout out to Giannis. You didn't make the super team like LeBron and all those other guys.
Doing his thing.
He
stuck it out and grinded.
And you won it.
He learned how to lose before he learned how to win.
Also, with that being said, Giannis has a movie coming out soon by Disney.
Yeah, Giannis
called The Greek Freak.
Sick. Giannis scored 50 points last night, and then today when he woke up, he went and got 50 McNuggets from fucking Chick-fil-A. And he was like, I don't want 49, I don't want 51, I want 50. Posted it on Instagram Live.
What would you do if you won the chip?
Fucking celebrate. I'd still be celebrating.
No, I would do.
I'd go on a plane with all my closest friends.
I'd bathe naked with the trophy, so I could say I'm the only one who did it.
Yeah, just swim with it.
Naked.
Sick in a nice lagoon. Yeah, and then that was the Bucks' first. Excuse me. The Bucks' first championship in 50 years. That's crazy.
50 years? They won one before?
Yep.
How long has Milwaukee been around?
Pretty long, man. It's crazy. And then, like you were saying, you're hating on it, or was it Black Magic hating on it? Like we have Jurassic Park where all the fans go to, and Milwaukee's got the Deer District. So 65,000 people there, man. That's nuts. The Skydome holds 52,000. So imagine the full arena plus 65K, and then they win with more people coming out. That's probably nuts. So
let's go, Jays.
Yeah.
Give it to us, buddy. Come on, Jays.
Yeah. So sorry about your luck from Phoenix. Way to go, Giannis. Man, you deserved it. You played awesome. Same with Holiday Holiday. Fuck, you guys are good, man.
By the way, to all the viewers, we're from Canada, so we don't get those nice arenas you guys are having right now. I see it.
We got like 2,500 people.
I'm jelly, but my hat's off. Whoever goes there, I'd be right beside you doing it.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, shout out the Bucks. Got a couple TV shows I want to talk about. Not talk about, but just tell you guys, like, man, I watched them and you should check them out because they are good.
Before we end with the sports, I'm just glad it's not a Tampa-based. Tampa has enough shit down there right now.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Fucking
Miami Heat.
Super Bowl, Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup, Super Bowl, Stanley Cup.
Tampa Bay Rays win it. I'm gonna quit watching sports.
They were runners up. They came in second last year too.
Runners up don't count for shit. Cause guess what? We're the closest ones to beat Montreal, and they're runners up too.
Yeah. TV shows Ted Lasso. This guy Jason Sudeikis. It's fucking hilarious. There's one fucking season out already. I've binge watched it like 10 episodes in a day and a half. It's incredible. It's so funny, so good. And I just found out the second season was coming out on the 23rd, so definitely check that out if you haven't seen it.
Next one you're about to talk about is Your Honor. I watched the first episode with that. It is pretty interesting. I want to get into it. It's just me and you at JIPSTICK, we have a lot to do. Obviously, it's hard to get into a TV show. Yeah. First episode I remember, from what I recall, was that accident. That's the last thing I seen. I'm not going to give anything away, But from what I've seen, it's actually a really good show.
It's incredible.
It's just-
Bryan Cranston is insane.
It was a 10 out of 10 on the first episode. It's just I haven't been able to get into it yet.
Just
but I'm
gets
going
better
to.
and better, man. It's insane. Yep.
This is from Power.
Yeah.
This one you'll know.
Yeah. What is it? Chapter 3, Raising Canaan.
Rise of Canaan.
It's called. I thought it was Rise, but it's Raising Canaan. Friggin'
He was the 50 Cent character, wasn't
So it's basically 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent's character in Power. So it shows. It's buddy. I watched the first episode. It's good. Like
I
it's
watched.
good. I can't say anything because Black Magic will kill me. But
The one thing I
Raising
didn't like
Canaan on Sunday nights. It just started this past Sunday. So check it out. It's so good.
He said he loves the show, so I'm gonna give my honest opinion too. A lot of sex. Great thing if you're lonely.
It's healthy.
Power.
It's healthy.
Also, Kanan, like, he dies like 50 fucking times, so who knows where he's at now, really.
You gotta wait and watch, man. You gotta wait and see.
And yeah, actually another show I want to get into. Also, I'm the type of guy that didn't like Game of Thrones, so
Oof, crazy.
it might separate us. I'm also the guy who loves
Comic book stuff.
Breaking Bad, comic books, and Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom's just like Sons of, well, not like it, but similar, kind of similar, but not as, yeah, it's good. I like it.
And Loki, King of Mischief.
Low-key, yeah. Keeping it low-key with the low-key, right?
Animal Kingdom, I've been hearing it all week. So you've seen the first episode.
Yeah, there's
I've
2 weeks
seen up to
ago,
episode-
2 Sundays ago it started, so
I've seen up to season 2.
yeah,
Give 'em what you think.
it's incredible. I'm not going to spoil anything. You just got to watch it.
Everyone
I'm telling
told
you
me
it's
they
a
had to
good
watch
show.
it
I'm telling you
twice.
it's a good show. Don't worry about that, because I read through the bad ones.
So far, everyone told me they had to watch the first episode twice. You have, of course, returning characters. I don't even know if the mother's still alive from whatever scene I've seen. Don't ruin it. We'll let
Not saying
everyone find out.
anything. Smurf.
Smurf.
Yeah.
Murph.
Smurf.
Smurfy Murphy. I'd bang. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And then this one I just found yesterday. I smoked a J, and then I was scrolling through like my site that has all the movies, and there's this I don't know if it's a documentary, but it's like a series on HBO. It's called 100-Foot Wave, where these like it's all about 100-foot wave, like big wave surfing and shit. Dude, it is incredible. If you like surfing at all and like the ocean and all that crap, not that crap, but all that beauty, you gotta check it out because it is amazing.
On Barstool, actually, site we all keep up with, they have extreme sporting there with surfing. Check it out. You'll like it. They have some guys in Hawaii actually digging some crazy, crazy waves.
Yeah,
Honestly, give surfing a chance. It's actually a crazy sport, especially if you have to stay in the what is it called? It's like right in the middle of the wave. They call it something.
the blowhole or like the funnel,
The funnel, yeah.
the
yeah,
rip
yeah.
curl, yeah.
If you see a GoPro cam go through the funnel, you'll change your whole mind about surfing.
Oh yeah.
Excellent sport.
Just gotta be able to hold your breath because you'll drown no problem.
Dave starting Little Dicky. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't like Little Dicky, but
The season's all right.
he was
Third
on
season's really good.
Shady 45. He did a few raps. If you don't like Little Dicky, those are some things you might want to listen to, and it might change your mind about.
Yeah, it's good. He's a good rapper. It's just he's just weird. He's a weird dude. So you gotta watch it. Like you gotta get the inside scoop, and the characters in it are fucking amazing. They're like such good actors. It's so good. So check that out, Dave. Lil Dicky. Season 2 just came out. And then lastly, I always love Alone. I love those like survival shows where like 10 people go out to an island infested with grizzly bears and shit. Check that shit out if you like the Discovery Channel and like survival and all that crap. That's all I got for TV shows I've been watching this like past little bit.
TV shows for me. Honestly, I was hooked on Loki for a while. I told you about that. You told me to get into the Mayan season.
Yeah,
I've been-
mine's is good.
I've
Mine's
been
really
catching
good.
up on that. I'm a huge fan of the Sons of Anarchy, so different direction, really good. I like it. I recommend that. Mayans. He recommended it to me.
It's good.
it a
Motorcycle,
chance.
motorcycle, man.
Other than that, I'm also gonna give Animal Kingdom another chance. It was a good first 2 seasons. I didn't think they were gonna carry on with it. It was on Netflix when I watched it. I'm not sure if it's still there.
I don't know what it's on. I always stream everything. I don't have cable.
It's on
Stream.
Crave now, I believe. And Your Honor. I watched the first episode of that. It was really, really good. I meant to keep watching it, but here at JIPSTICK, I have a lot of things to do.
It's perfect.
Comes to movies, I got a little secret for everybody.
What do you got? Tell the people.
I went to the movie theater for the first time today.
And you fell asleep.
Nope. Ontario's opened up by seeing
Hallelujah.
Space Jam 2.
Oh, the new Space Jam one.
Take your kids. Don't waste your time.
Your action tells me it all.
You know what they call AD?
Anthony Davis, the unibrow?
They call him brows.
Yeah, because he's got one eyebrow.
He's ridiculous.
Well, just about.
But that's a character name in a
Good basketball
cartoon,
player.
you know?
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Dame Dollar, what was his name?
I don't know. The movie was
Dame Time or something, no? Oh, well.
Number 1, it was missing Bill Murray. Number 2, LeBron. I'm not going to lie. He was a good actor in the movie. He was not the problem. And I'm not a LeBron fan. 3, if you're going to carry on a sequel from a movie that was carried on from a long, long time ago in the 90s, you got to bring back the original character, whether it's just a hello or like a scene. Like,
cameo,
you know?
I watched Reacher, Tom Cruise, because I was working at a job site where they're filming a Netflix series called Reacher, the TV series. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I know I've seen it, but I got to watch it again.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Cruise is in it, and fucking 2 hour and 10-minute movie, but action packed, and it's good. He's like a ex-retired military police officer, but it's just, he's like basically spy life. It's sick. It's good action packed movie if you're just, you know, chilling out. And then lastly, Captain Phillips, Tom Hanks. I was passing out and I wanted to put something on that was cool, and I was like talking about like war movies and military movies and shit, and then I put it on and I was gonna like try to fall asleep to it, and I ended up watching the whole thing.
The captain.
I am the wolf. I'm going to take you down.
That's a true story.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna tell everybody, fans, do not travel with fucking Tom Hanks. Okay, Captain Phillips, Castaway. Every time the guy enters a plane, he crashes, and just don't travel with Tom Hanks.
It's funny.
He landed in the freaking river, Georgian Bay or the Hudson Bay.
So you know what we need to do? The intro this week, it's got to be Tom Hanks in Seattle. You already know what that means. Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks.
I never seen that.
And Meg Ryan. So be prepared for that. That's all I got for movies and TVs.
Just seen the kissing scene. Never watched that.
Standing on the top of the Empire State Building, yeah, man. It's like a romantic.
How about
it's my
You
mom's.
Got Mail?
I think I've seen it, but I can't remember it.
You Got Mail's my mom's favorite. You got Sleepless in Seattle, eh?
Yeah, I got a bunch. All right, man. Sick episode. We've been ripping 40 minutes here. That's nice. Nice on a wacky Wednesday.
What about music? Anything?
Listening to some Deadmau5 right now. Subtronics has been pounding it for me. Claptone. But this is, you know, me, Jipper Jones, got the EDM bangers, the festival bangers, because I just want to go to a concert, man. Be around people.
I've been listening to Rasputin for like 4
yeah,
weeks
Rasputin,
straight.
that's a good one. Majestic remix. Check that out.
Not even the Majestic remix. I just been listening to Rasputin for like.
So let's end it with that. Tell Echo.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can change your Alexa to Echo. Put Rasputin on.
This is going to be one of the songs of the summer, people. We're telling you right now. If it's not already the song of the summer.
Look at this guy. Pineapples. Good shit.
Yep. This guy's got the Pineapple Express. I got the Barstool Nike.
Barstool Nike.
Let's go, baby. I got the blue on for the Jays. They're only 4 games back of a wild card. So
nice weather, good lights. This is how we do. JIPSTIck. I think we're out. I think we did pretty good.
Episode 4. Good job.
KRAKEN.
KRAKEN.
See you.
What's cracking? It's popping. Bang a little Rasputin, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Episode 4. Subscribe, like. Later, bitch.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
Calling my bitch, tell her bring me that noggin. Brain real good, shit scholar. I like a thing with low mileage. Good brain with no college. Call me.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.